Hi, bitches.
Welcome to my channel.
Alright, so welcome back to another video on the Moral Misanthrope. Hello, welcome to my channel. If you're new, hi. Thank you for being here. I'm
Damien.
and I hope you'll consider subscribing to this channel. So we're doing another reaction today. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you. I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of nervous. So today we're going to be reacting to a band called HANABIE? HANABIE. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It's I'm assuming a Japanese band. I'm assuming. I could be wrong. I feel like an idiot. I've done literally no research. You know what? I'm not gonna be that. So being that I don't want to be that, I'm gonna go ahead and just do a quick Google search and see what Google says. Alright, so my assumption was correct. They are a Japanese band, so I don't feel bad. But yeah, so I've never heard, I hadn't heard of this band until I saw another channel react to them, and I watched it. The reaction, it was to a different song than what I'm reacting to, but the channel is Kitsmo Media Group. My friend Mercy suggested that I check this particular video out. She said that she was blown away by it, so I don't know what to expect. I'm assuming, I can only assume it sounds in the same vein maybe as the song that I saw on her channel, but it was very like genre melding. There was like a lot going on, a lot of different genres kind of culminated together to create like it almost had like a, dare I say, Kim Dracula vibe, but like not really, if that makes sense. I don't know. But so we're gonna check it out. This song is called We Love Sweets. I don't know if she meant the video was gonna like really like blow me away, or if it's the song. I don't know, but either way, I'm excited. I'm curious. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing so I can do more of these videos. And we're gonna jump into this. Put the headphones on. All right, so yeah, this is however you pronounce it. Sorry. We Love Sweets. All right. Okay. So I should have expected that, because it's kind of like what I was saying with the other song that I saw. It kind of had like some genre stuff going on. That intro, and then that jam that just kind of just came in, like just, I like that jam. It reminds me a little bit, if there's one particular song off of the last, or no, it wasn't the last, it was the album before, Death Atlas by Cattle Decapitation, the Dead Set on Suicide song. Like there's like a breakdown where it's like dinner. Anyway, this reminds me of that, if that breakdown was slightly less complicated and jammed a little more pronounced, because the cattle decapitation, it's a little muddied up, but it's got the same kind of chords. If you know, you know. Sorry. Let's keep going. Okay, so things I'm noticing right off the bat. So in the last couple of videos that I have reacted to, that were metal and had women in the front, as vocalists, they all had like elements of red in them. There's a lot of red going on. So that's like a theme this month apparently, or at least for these few videos. I'm liking the costume designs. I like the guitars, how everything's it's a whole white vibe aesthetic. Like it's, I don't know what it's supposed to symbolize, but I'm assuming it probably is symbolic of something. But I like this spread here. It looks like there's probably some delicious stuff. I haven't really been able to eat sweets a lot lately. I've cheated. I'm not gonna lie. I've cheated just a little bit. I got some peanut butter and chocolate no-bake cookies. They were really, really good. And the carb level on them is not that bad if you eat them in moderation. But I don't. Fuck, I'll buy the container. I eat all of them in one sitting. I'm trying to watch my sugar and my carbs, I've been trying to do keto. I'm just not that successful at it. Anyway, this is just reminding me the pain. I got it. Let's keep going. I love the way this is done. Like, this is really cool. It's like ad placements, like product placements, like a movie poster, rave flyer. Like, I can't tell really what it's supposed to be, or like kind of a little bit of all of it. But the way it's incorporated and the colors that they're using, just the boldness of all the color in the video. And I love the tone of her vocal. I know I've said that about the majority of the women vocalists in metal that I've reacted to. But I mean, it's not my fault. Like, that they're good. This is no exception. Let's keep going. Okay, that time signature change was really cool. Man, so, okay, that guitarist was definitely a woman. So I was mistaken at the beginning. I was thinking that was a dude, or a guy. Dude's kind of like a gender neutral kind of term. Like, I've seen that a lot of people call everyone dude. And I've been guilty of that. I call, like, most people, I've called, like, my women friends dude. Some people do not like that. But generally, in my experience, most people understand that's a gender neutral term. But I'm getting away from the point. It was not a man. It was definitely of the female persuasion. Let's keep going. I don't know what's going on there. She like looked through the donut, and then she just looked like she was having an existential crisis for a moment. She was just kind of lost in the void of it all, and then like she looked at the piece of cake, and life started to come back into focus, but in a confusing way. Like she was like, cake, and then she remembered the donut that she was just looking through, and she's like, fuck, donut, cake, donut. Let's see where she goes with it. Okay, so the way she was looking at that cake at the last, it was just like this almost hateful stare, like, you know what? You made me do this. And then she just gets up and changes everything, and it's like she's just got to come let it out. She's got to tell everybody how that cake made her feel, and she's not holding back. And this is a jam. This is a jam. This is so unique. It's very eccentric, very unique. Like the whole vibe. Like I can't really compare it to anything. Like I can see elements and influences from like so many different like areas, but it's hard to like really pinpoint anything. Like, as much as I hate to make this reference, just vibe-wise, not anything else. I'm not saying they sound like it, but like D Antwoord. I know. I kind of, there's a little bit, I feel like there's a little bit that kind of influence of that style. Not necessarily that sound, but kind of that style. But then there's like, it's almost kind of rappy, like rap. But then there's like kind of like a hardcore, or not hardcore, not, I don't know what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of different elements going on. Okay, that was We Love Sweets by HANABIE. I'm not sure. But that was a very creative and very fun video. There was a lot going on. It was a lot to process, but it was fun. It was cool, and I really enjoyed it. We had a whole lot of different kind of sounds going on. They're definitely a very creative, very talented band. I like the way it's kind of like their own genre in a sense. They're kind of in their own lane, it feels like. I know that what I saw briefly looking for them on Google just to see where they're from, it said like harajuku-core, which makes sense, like, and it's fitting. It's very, very aptly named. I feel like we might end up checking out more from them. And thanks to Mercy Desdemona for pointing me in this direction. This was cool. It makes me feel like we need to we need to revisit Love Bites again, because I know a lot of people weren't happy about my last Love Bites video. I mean, the way I edited it. The full thing is up on Patreon. If you want to join my Patreon, it would mean a lot to me, and you can see that there. The full guitar solo battle is in that video. But yeah, again, I'm trying to build a community over there. But we are on a race to 6K right now. Like we need to get there. I've got a 5K commemorative shirt right now, the 5K division for the Moral Militia. If you have joined, if you have subscribed to the channel during this era of the channel, commemorate that and become part of it. And send me pictures. I might do a giveaway soon. If y'all like any of my new merch designs, links in the description, or you can look at the merch shelf even. If you're into any of the new ones, I might do a poll in the community tab in the next week or so, and potentially might do a giveaway depending on what everybody feels like. I know that's pretty vague right now. If you are interested, this week and this week only, new merch drop. If you use code EARLYBIRD at checkout, you can get a 15% discount, and that would make me happy. But in the meantime, thanks for your support, and I hope you'll subscribe, and let me know what you think of this band in the comments, and I will talk to y'all soon. I will see y'all later. I gotta go.
Get away.